Think about your morning routine, your career choices, or the argument you had yesterday. It feels like you're sitting in the driver's seat, gripping the steering wheel and making every decision through sheer conscious will. But look a little closer, and you realize that steering wheel isn't connected to the axles. You are a passenger inside a vehicle running on complex software, following a built-in navigation system mapped out long before you ever started the engine. To survive in society, we build an interface. We craft a professional face to get a job, a polite demeanor for our neighbors, and a curated personality for peers. Jung called this the persona, a social mask designed for survival. Wearing the mask for decades eventually makes it feel like your actual skin. You begin to believe the costume is the person, forgetting the distinction between who you are and who you are pretending to be. This creates a silent friction. You might follow a career path or social script that makes perfect sense to the mask, but feels hollow to the person underneath. You reach the milestones society expects, yet still find yourself wondering why you feel like a passenger in your own life. In the 20th century, Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung set out to reverse engineer this internal navigation system and map the human mind from the top down. He found that just below daily awareness lies a sprawling storage space, the personal unconscious. Your mind sweeps unacceptable desires and fears under the rug, burying them here. Digging deeper, Jung realized this floor had a trapdoor, revealing a vast foundational layer, the collective unconscious. Jung proposed that we carry a psychological blueprint forged over thousands of years of human evolution. Just as your body inherits physical traits from your ancestors, your mind inherits a shared library of instincts and experiences that predate your own birth. Residing here are universal symbols and characters, what Jung called archetypes. Whether you grew up in modern Tokyo or ancient Rome, these deep-seated structures predetermine how you process the world. Your daily habits and social identity are only the visible tip of the structure. They rely on the support of these deeper, ancient layers that quietly frame how you perceive every moment of your life. Down in that psychological basement lives the most volatile part of the mind, the shadow. The shadow is the collection of every flaw, impulse, and capacity for cruelty that you absolutely refuse to admit exists within you. It is the exact opposite of your carefully curated social persona. Because looking directly at this darkness is deeply uncomfortable, your mind uses a defense mechanism. It takes your own hidden resentment or jealousy and deflects it outward onto other people. When you intensely hate a trait in a stranger, that intense reaction is often a direct reflection of a flaw in your own shadow. Averting your eyes from this darkness doesn't make it go away. It thrives in the dark. The harder you press these traits down to maintain a perfect image, the more powerful they become. Holding the shadow down is like forcing a beach ball underwater. Eventually, your grip slips, and that suppressed energy violently erupts to the surface as sudden aggression, crippling anxiety, or a complete psychological breakdown. When you refuse to see your own potential for hostility, that energy doesn't vanish, it leaks out, poisoning your relationships and fueling the very internal friction you're trying to ignore. We are taught that being a good person means completely eradicating your dark side and remaining entirely harmless. Jung argued the exact opposite. A harmless person isn't good, they are just incapable of inflicting harm. True goodness requires intimately knowing your own capacity for destruction and consciously choosing to control it. This leads to the ultimate objective of Jungian psychology. He called it individuation, the lifelong pursuit of becoming whole, rather than the exhausting pursuit of being perfect. Achieving this demands radical self-honesty. You have to willingly walk down into the basement of your mind and look your ugliest, most shameful traits dead in the eye without flinching. You don't execute these dark impulses, you acknowledge them. By integrating the unconscious shadow with your conscious awareness, the internal war stops. Your hidden anger transforms into assertiveness, and your hidden jealousy becomes the motivation to improve. This process patches the critical bugs in your mind's software. You finally unhook the autopilot, bringing the steering wheel back under your direct conscious control. Only by accepting the darkest, most hidden pieces of your psyche can you drop the artificial mask. You stop performing the character society expects and finally step into who you actually are.